All right. Hello, Wizardians and crypto enthusiasts. It's good to see you all back here. It's good to have a chat and connect. I hope everyone's well. Mind and I are coming at you from two different corners in the world here, Lithuania and Australia. So I do apologize for any red noses and red skin you may see. It's certainly a lot hotter here. But we've got some really cool stuff to have a chat with you about. We've got some awesome news updates, some massive drops, which is really cool. And as the title suggests, we've also got what Wizardia would look like in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Give us a follow on Twitter. Stay in touch. Dima, I can see you in the chats already. It's good to see you and welcome to the stream. But tell us, Mind, how are you feeling and how have you been since our last?
Yeah, hi Ryan, hi everyone. Ryan, you are probably a little bit disconnected, so I'll continue without you for a second till you join back.
Can you
I've been
hear me there,
out.
guys? I think I'm a little bit wigged out at the moment. I think my connection's not too great.
Yeah, you're already here. I think you dropped back in. I was just telling you that I was out sick for almost 2 weeks. For 1 week, I was really feeling super bad, so I could only be able to eat a little bit and then lie down and try to sweat it out. So, it's good to be back amongst the people and good to be back in Wizardia. And of course, it's exciting to see what you came up with when you were researching the world of Wizardia versus the world of Marvel. So we'll see what you're gonna tell us about it.
No, I'm super excited. I am a big Marvel fan, and I'd love everyone's feedback on this as well. Let me know what you guys think. And yep, as you said, I'm glad you're feeling better, Mind, and everybody else out there. Make sure you're taking your vitamins. Stay healthy, everyone, especially if you're in the northern hemisphere. It's certainly getting a bit colder up there. But
Yeah,
to
it's a
get
lot of snow, man. It's a lot of snow. It's like you know, a good foot of snow everywhere, and it's been snowing for the last 2 days. So it's that Christmas vibe is coming.
yeah, my partner's quite surprised by the Australian Christmas. There's Christmas trees and Merry Christmas everywhere, but it's 30 plus degrees, not a cloud in the sky. It's a whole different style.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, in terms of some awesome updates to Wizardia, it's been a pretty big couple of weeks. So make sure you guys head over to wizardia.io, check it out. But mind, you want to talk us about some new introductions to the game, a couple of new characters.
Yeah, so finally, 7 in rows are in the game. Elsevier is coming up soon as well. We're already having him in the store, I believe. And yeah, 7 in rows is something very exciting. It's two ladies joining the Wizardia roster, and I'm, really anxious to try them out and see whether they, fit somewhere in my play style. So I haven't played them apart from a couple test matches. So I'm not really sure where they fit or what their abilities are like, how they work together with the other
Yep.
wizards. But we'll try out a couple of teams today, including these wizards, and we'll see how they work.
Yeah, I'm excited. It's a whole new strategy and a mix up to what we already had. So it'll be good. And it is awesome as well to know Elzevir's coming. I think he's going to be a game changer. Other than the introductions of 7 in rows in the game and all three 7 rows and Elzevir on the site, we've had some updates to gameplay and the visual side of things. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Finally, we have this zoom in, zoom out feature that some of our guys were looking forward to, and we're really excited about it. So it's just our first version, just to have a little bit of zoom in, zoom out. We'll see how it works today in the match. And of course, maybe in the future we'll be able to zoom in even more. So we'll see how that looks.
Absolutely. Maybe one day we'll have a 360 button where you can drag around and choose your own, choose the area where you want to view it from. So the
Yeah, or like
functionality,
a flying camera or something like that. I don't know that whether that would be very easy to implement, like a free look cam, but I think some of the like more extreme zooms on like each person, like each individual wizard would be really awesome.
Absolutely. Definitely making things hard for the developers, but awesome for the gamers. I think that's what we should be aiming to do, because that'll be different.
Yeah.
And something that I'm a big fan of in mobile gaming and some of the games that I like to play is receiving daily rewards. I'm a big fan of free
Hmm.
things. Probably not a great thing, but I understand we've just introduced daily rewards with Wizardia, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. You just need to come every day and log in, and every day you get some rewards. And I think there's a bonus if you come for a whole week in a row.
Yep.
So it's gonna be something that I'm gonna do. I did that today. I know that already, and yeah, I was surprised. I got some, some potions, some elixirs that will help me probably today even. Yeah. So we lost you, Ryan. I don't know whether you
Yeah.
can hear us. So I will continue on with the
I'm just coming back in now.
yeah. Yeah, so another
Yep.
thing is that you will be rewarded with every battle you fight. So there will be a chance that you will be dropped some consumables after each battle. So there's double the chance if you win. If you lose, you still have a chance, which is around 7% and 14% if you win. So, there's 1 in 9 chance roughly to get something extra for your win, so or maybe be at least compensated for your several battles where you used consumables, so you get some back after fighting. So that's also a really nice thing.
Absolutely. Wizardia is the gifts that keeps on giving. So again, make sure to head over. Tournament 4's out, and we'll discuss that shortly. But you've got so many opportunities to get some freebies and really immerse yourself into the culture of Wizardia. Um, and something that I was super excited about, and something I've even showed my mum, my dad, my partner, and had a few battles against them, is the invite a friend feature is finally released.
Yeah, it is. I'm also very excited about it. I think it's great, and I think it's gonna be the start of like mini tournaments among friends. I know we will do one or two in Wizardia every once in a while, and I think it's also awesome with our stream buddies who are always watching us, and maybe we could organize some sort of a stream viewer tournament where we will, play against everyone who's in the chat and make a friendly competition out of it.
I think so too. I think it's great fun, and I think that's why gaming exists, is so you can connect with your friends and get some bragging rights against your own group of mates. So this is a fantastic introduction. It's available with the free to play too, isn't it? Which is
Yeah, I believe it is. I believe it is,
yeah,
and it's gonna be awesome because more people will try out with Ardia, and more people will definitely see how fun and challenging it can be, even in our alpha arena mode, and more will join as we continue developing.
absolutely. I'm super excited for it. It's I mean, those news drops alone, it's been a massive couple of weeks here, and we've been able to introduce some really cool things. So, everyone who's been with us from the start, everyone who picked up along the way, and everyone who's new, like Ricard, I can see you in the comments there, Homer, Leo, Nereus, it's good to have you here, and thanks for being a part of everything. We're super buzzed to be able to show you all what we're doing and what we're actually going to do in the future. Um, in other news, we have noticed there's been heaps of questions come through about our staking program, and in particular, some questions about the Arena Genesis NFTs. So, as a result, we will be creating a stream next week or maybe the week after, hopefully as soon as possible, where we can answer the questions, address your concerns, and fully explain how it's all working to make sure we're all on the same page. So, hold tight for that one. We do love to speak and connect with our community, which is why we're here and why we want to make sure that you guys are all on the same page as us. Other than that,
I believe the stream is next week, right, Ryan?
yes, exactly. So we're going to be doing that one next week. I think we've got it on the 14th or the 12th, or between the 12th and the 14th. So that'll be a really, really good one to have. We will make some YouTube shorts out of them too. So if you miss the stream, we'll get them posted up there. So they're going to be super easy for you all to check out. Now, in our last stream, we did try out a Wizardia trivia. It was great. We had G1 who took the prize and now has his tournament entry ticket. Since then, we've decided to move trivia over to Discord. So we have a weekly Discord trivia. So head over to the channel, check it out. You can play, you can win exclusive prizes, NFTs, as well as entry tickets to the tournament. So make sure to get on Discord, get amongst it, and meet some other fellow Wizardians. I'm not sure if you saw it or if you jumped on and had a crack at answering them.
I think, Ryan, your connection is moved by some koala bears. So we lost you again. I will drop you a message. I don't know whether you see me or not. Okay, so while Ryan comes back, I will go and review some of the most popular wizard combinations from the last tournament, which was tournament number 3. Tournament number 4 is in action now. We will get back to it a bit later after we finish talking about other stuff. So actually the most popular wizard, if you are interested also in making this a little bit of a game, yeah, you can try to guess which was the most popular wizard which had a highest win rate.
There. Let us know in the
Like in
comments
the
what you think.
individual wizard, we're not talking about the team, we're talking
Mm-hmm.
about an individual wizard. So which do you think, Ryan? What, or do you know already?
I have an idea. I think if I was to make a guess, it would be an educated guess. So I think I'm going to go with a healer, maybe Hinata.
Yeah, Homer is guessing Amin, G1 is saying Hinata. Yeah, and those both are very good guesses. So yeah, the highest win rate wizard is Hinata, and the second one is Amin. So both of the guesses were awesome. And the third one is Ta, and the fourth one is the first one that doesn't have a heal spell is Chikara actually. Then we have SS and Tsering tied for fifth and sixth. So that's really nice. So I guess these wizards are winning more. It doesn't mean they're getting so many points though, but it's connected to the win rate. So it's, I think, really nice to see that there's quite a few wizards. So actually,
I can see
the
this.
difference between the first and the sixth is just 6% of the win rate. So it's 80 for Hinata and is 74 for S and Tsering in the 5th and 6th place. So
Well, super tight.
yeah, it's super tight. So it's kind of not that much of a balance issue, but we are aware of how the this point system works now. We know it's not perfect yet, and we'll be moving on to a more like a win-loss ratio kind of thing once the wager system launches. So for now, we're playing this system, and we are glad to see that some people figured it out and found a strategy how to make it work. Because always when you change the rules, there's gonna be something that's more efficient than other stuff. So it's just natural. So now about the top 5 most used teams. So it's not only about the win rate, it's about the most used combinations. So do you want to guess, Ryan, who's on the most popular wizard team?
Yeah, I'm going to go for S, Sering, and either Olek or Tar. I'm going to go with Tar. I like Tar.
Okay. That's a nice guess. If you guys in the chat want to guess also, you can take a shot and see whether you know your team or whatever you guess is up there on the top.
Can see
So in the
Mr.
top
Ben's had a
five,
guess.
in the top five, actually I can see there's a team close to you. There's an S and a Tsering in it. So it's in the top two. So it's actually Krizal, S, and Tsering. That's the team that I usually enjoy playing when I just want to do a fast tournament because it's
Bring the pain.
yeah. See you
That's
soon,
good.
G1. Sorry you need to go, but yeah, check out the video recording later. Thanks for
Yep.
dropping by. Yeah, so actually, the second team, the most popular is the one that I usually play. So I will need to probably do more research and do some changes as well in my play style just to be more unique. But also,
Yep.
I'm glad that it works out. It has a 67% win rate.
It's not bad.
This team, it's not bad. The first place has a 70.5%, and it is actually Hinata, Ta, and Chikara. This is the most popular team.
Okay.
Yeah,
I
so
think
it
I
has.
think Tar is very underrated. I think he's quite good. He's got good health, good spells, good attacks. I think he's a good addition to a team.
Yeah, I think he's the most balanced character all around because damage is okay. He has quite a lot of HP and he also has some heals. So it's just everything in one. So he's a big guy. He can fit all the good things inside. And yeah, in the top five most used is S, Crystal, and Chikara. So this team actually has a 79.6% win rate, which is one of the highest, and is actually the highest in the top five. And other teams that I
79.
could mention, there are different variations of, Chikara is all around, and there's Tsering, Hinata, Chikara. There's S, Hinata, and Tsering in the third and fourth place. So it is quite a selection, but we can see the tendency, that S is in the three teams from the top five. Tai is actually only in one in the top five, so he's
Really?
not that popular. Yeah. So we don't know. I don't have the stats for the other teams, but it is something. And Chikara is also in three of the teams, which is usually I think quite natural because I also when I pick something different rather than this triple damage team. I love to put Chikara in the third position because of the finishers that she has, and she can really do solid damage for 3 turns in a row. So that's a big asset, I think, on any team, and she's quite buffy on the HP as well.
All right. Well, it's good to know. It's definitely a bit of sound advice or a bit of a hint on what you can do to your team to bolster it up and see what other people are using to win and be successful in the tournaments. However, I know at Wizardia we're quite good at mixing things up and making strategies different with new balancing, new wizards. So don't get too hung up on the same ones, guys. Make sure to be diverse in your teams and really spread them out and have a one of everything. That way, you've got some soul, some body, some mind, some attack, some high health, and of course, some healers too.
Yeah, and I think that Seven and of course Rose will add some variety in the teams. So I'm also excited to see what's gonna happen with the stats after this tournament.
I think it's going to mix it up a lot. And then again, once Elsevier makes his debut.
Oh yeah, that's for sure gonna be an interesting one.
Yeah. Well, other than that, was there any other cool statistics that you were able to get a hold of?
I see also highest win rate team combinations, which is probably the most interesting stat for everyone. So this is gonna be kind of a reveal what the guys are using to win the current tournaments.
Bit of a
So
drum
I
roll.
have a bit more of the stats. So I can say, for example, like a team with S, Chikara, and Ta is not so good. Could you guess the win rate of that one?
If
It's
it's
not so
not
good.
so good,
So he's
is it
definitely under 50.
okay? Okay. Let's go with 33%, one third.
It's actually 27.
Whoa, all right.
So you
That's a
just win
surprise.
just a bit more than 1 out of 4. So it's kind of a sad combination, you know. It's or maybe somebody is using it in the wrong way, or maybe using the wrong consumables. I'm not really sure, but sure, it's surprising to see, that some combinations don't work that well, even though it looks good on paper on the first idea.
Theory and practical are two entirely different things.
Yeah. So here is gonna be that number 5 team with almost 80% win rate,
Whoa.
79.6. So it's Oleg, Tsering, and Chikara.
Oleg's okay. I'd say Oleg's
So
cool. His acid raindrop is very handy to
yeah,
have at the
yeah.
end of a battle.
I don't know which consumables they were using, but I believe that I have the stats somewhere. Let's check. Maybe I have info.
Yeah, wow. I'm quite surprised because
Yeah.
I always found Shakara hard to use, but she seems to be quite dominant in the teams now.
Yeah, she is. Also in number 4 we have Chikara, Hinata, and Amin. So it's a double healer team. So it actually, it's a giveaway for most people who didn't figure out by themselves that in this point system we have an advantage to anyone who stays with more HP after they win the round. So 2 healers make sense, but I'm also not fond of this play style, but I will need to try out maybe on the next stream. If we have some time, we can play a little bit and play around with wizards with these most efficient teams and see what we can get out of it.
Exactly right. Some new strategies are coming in, I think, and well, it'll be good to chuck them out there and
Yeah.
mix it up.
Yeah, so number 3 is Sering, Hinata, and Amin. So it's basically Chikara substituted for Sering, and they
Hmm.
have just 0.1% higher rate. So it was 81.7,
Really?
and this one 81.8% win rate. So it's
So
also a good team.
S and Shakara are so different characters, so different NFTs.
It's Sering.
Sering, okay, yeah.
Yeah,
The second team you put, and then Sering was the replacement of Shakara.
yeah. So
Yeah.
Sering, Hinata, and Amin. Yeah,
Okay. Wow. Okay. Because yeah, Sering is such a different wizard to Hanata in terms of his big all of attack spell. So it's crazy to see how close they are, yet being so vitally different.
yeah. Second place is with 84.8%. It's Hinata, Petro, and Ta. So we can see Ta back in the picture and Petro there together with Hinata, which looks like a more balanced team. And I'm glad to see that a balanced team is actually a winning combination, which is in number 2, and it's 84.8% win rate.
Wow, that's not bad numbers.
And the drum roll for the number 1 highest win rate team combination is Oleg, Ta, and Chikara. Actually, it's 87.6% win rate.
Fantastic. That's the first team of wizards I bought was those exact wizards.
Yeah, and and I can see already one thing that, as I remember, if my memory serves me well, that these guys have all quite high HP pool, which is
Mm-hmm.
another option rather than having a dedicated healer, because Tai is a healer, but he heals like all the three wizards you have, and it's
Mm-hmm.
sometimes a waste to use that heal on everyone, especially when only one of your wizards is being attacked, because then you kind of lose two wizard healing power, so and you lose mana points, so you really need to make that decision. But I'm glad to
Exactly.
see, that the two most popular ones are very well balanced teams. They have, everything there, and somebody actually found out that this is the best one. So yeah, you can guys try it out. I know I will definitely try them out at least once or twice. Maybe even today we can try out the new wizards and try out a couple of those popular combinations.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's quite exciting, and I can see Nereus also added to the strategy here. It's not only the wizards that are in the teams, but also their positions, consumables, and play style. So when you are picking your wizards and your team, do be careful if you're a conservative, a healer, or an aggressive type player, because as mine just listed out the top 5 teams there, they are quite a big difference, and they will impact the overall experience there. So make sure you search.
Yeah, that makes sense. I can only say that their positions on the board are exactly as I mentioned them. So if I said Oleg, Ta, and Chikara, it means that Oleg is in number 1 place, and etc. So this can be tested out, and maybe we'll even prepare some sort of fun fact thing, and we'll ask Ben to share it with the guys on Discord. Maybe they will try to, it will help them to try them out and remember the teams, so they do not need to rewatch the video to write the things down.
Exactly right. Well, guys, there you go. There's some awesome strategies and some tips on the tournaments and how things are going. Make sure to head over to Wizardia, join in on tournament 4, see if you can knock off Star and Ares off the top, see if you get into the top 10, and watch some magic happen. But without further ado, let's do some imagination of Wizardia in the MCU. What do you reckon, Mind?
Yeah, it's all you, Ryan. I mean, I'm a fan of comics and all the things that are, connected to fantasy worlds. I watch pretty much all of them. I'm not a fan of all of them, but I'm really interested in the lore, and actually in all the action, how they stick things together. So I'm really excited with the idea and the comparison from your imagination.
All right. Well, let's do it then, guys. Here is the slide. We'll work through it. Number 1, we've got Elzevir.
Maybe you can put
Now,
a slideshow as well, so it will be on the full screen.
yeah, sure. Okay, I was worried that it might have taken up my entire screen and I may not have been able to come back. But here we are, guys. We've got Elzevir off with. What I'd like everyone to do, let me know if you have a guess of who you think the wizard would be, and we'll be able to compare everyone's ideas to mine. But to start off, Elzevir as the Red Skull. Now, obviously, he looks like a devil. That was impact on why I chose him. But in the lore of Wizardia, Elzevir worked his entire life in science and tried to control. Now, the Red Skull is a Red Skull because he did the exact same thing. They were very similar, and of course, they are both not against violence. So that was my selection for Elzevir. What do you think of that one, Mind?
The first thing that pops to mind is actually that Red Skull obviously has a better dental hygienist.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
I think it's an interesting choice. I remember Red Skull from some movies, and yeah, it's they definitely look alike, Ryan.
Yeah, that one was easy. There was only
Yeah.
one wizard I had a little bit of trouble with, but we'll get to that one shortly.
Okay. And yeah, hello Dixon as well. You were missed the beginning. I hope you'll watch the VOD later. Red Skull is in Marvel, right? Yeah, it is. We'll just update you guys who just joined, like Dixon. So we're doing actually a comparison. Ryan had a dream about the Marvel Universe and Wizardia comparisons. He found pretty much some familiar or similar wizards to the ones that we have in Marvel Universe. So yeah, and Dixon is guessing that Crystal is the Scarlet Witch. So so let's see whether he's correct.
Bravo. Absolutely spot on. I'm very impressed by that one, Dixon. Born to a scientist, bioengineered to reach peak mental performance, and educated from infancy by lead scientists. Anyone who's into Wizardia knows straight up that the Scarlet Witch or Wanda Maximoff was created by the Red Skull and the team there. So very, very good mix up. They're both naive in a way, and of course, red hair flying witch. I think they were a perfect comparison between worlds.
Nice.
So massive kudos and claps for you there, Dixon. Now we've got S. Now I thought S was quite an easy one. I'd like to see anyone's thoughts here in the comments. Give it a couple of seconds for people to catch up. Maybe Dixon's got an
Ryan is a bit disconnected again. We'll wait for him to jump back in. So if anybody has any idea of who S would be, so we'll check it out. And I see we lost him completely. I'll write him a message to jump back in. And we can wait for Ryan because he has the presentation actually. But I can give you a hint. You know, it's since S is an android, so it's like a robot. So yeah, we can actually see. Oh, Ryan, we lost him again. We actually saw. It's. Oh,
all
Ryan.
right.
Okay.
I think
Hello,
I'm
you're
back
back.
now.
Nice. Yeah. So I was discussing about who it is. I tried to give hints, but then your screen popped up. So yeah, there was a couple of guesses that it was Iron Woman or Jax, but yeah, it is apparently Nebula.
I don't see the history of the chat here, guys. I did get completely cancelled. Wi-Fi in Australia is just not as good as it should be, but I'll work on a better system for next one. So bear with us here, guys. And yes, I have chosen Nebula. They're both recycled. They're both been rebooted. And looking into a little bit of S's background, her history, I felt Nebula was a perfect comparison. They've got the cybernetic shell, shed their former skin, and S believes that the true judgment day has arrived. And we all know that Nebula is the daughter of Thanos, the destroyer of worlds, and the bringer of Judgment Day. So I thought that was quite a good mix there.
Definitely. As you said, you know, they're both like robots who are, you know, they have intentions of, you know, clearing things up.
Exactly. And I really was happy to choose this picture. I understand Nebula is blue and S is red, but at least I got Nebula in a red suit, so bit of a similar appearance.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
the
that's a
next
good one.
one.
That makes sense, and yeah, I've also seen some movies with her, so I can relate.
Yeah, excellent. Now, this is one I had a lot of trouble with. I couldn't find any Marvel characters that had any common interest like Tar. So I haven't got much of an explanation as why I chose this comparison. It's purely based on appearances. And let's bring it in. We've got Tar as Mamomax.
I have not seen anything with Mamomax, but yeah, It's an obvious connection. I think we don't need to explain.
Exactly. That one was easy peasy. And then we've got Olek. This one may be a little bit controversial, but if you were to take a guess of any Marvel heroes that you may know of mind, who would you pick for Olek?
Someone big.
Yes,
There's
someone big
only
and
one
green,
big guy,
perhaps.
actually. Yeah, that's only one that probably everybody knows.
Exactly. Olek as the Hulk. They both have mutations. They've got gentle souls, misunderstood, and does not get along with his co-workers. Although towards the end of Avengers, we see Smart Hulk come out and he's quite friendly. Before then, he was quite happy to beat the living crap out of anyone. So I thought that one was a good one. And two people, Olek and Hulk, you won't like them when they're angry. So good little comparison on that one. And Homer guessed it perfect
Yeah.
too. Now, Shikara. Any ideas on this one?
Well, there's probably like a warrior type of character that I would expect. So,
Well, let's do it.
Let's see, maybe somebody wants to
Elena,
guess.
she is the sister of Black Widow.
Okay.
Now we can see I've still got a couple of issues, guys. I'm not sure if you can quite hear me, but I think I'm on. The reason I've chosen Elena Belova for Shikara, leaders and fighters, highly trained. We can see Shikara is associated with clans like the Muteki, whereas Elena was trained by the Red Room, collaborate and strategize for private military effort, and with the help of their sister, with her sister as the Black Widow, they were able to return to reality. So I thought that was quite a good comparison. I can see the Black Widow. I did have a debate there, but I've got the Black Widow coming in a little bit later with someone who I think was more suitable.
Okay.
And Elena Belova, her first appearance was in Hawkeye, I believe, and she's a total badass, and she's vicious. Now, this one here, 7, it's going to be very controversial. There's no one I could find that looked like her. So the person I've chosen for 7 is completely different.
Okay.
So try and think right outside the box here. What would you think?
Well, I have no idea, but maybe the chat has. I have no idea because yeah, this is 7 is quite unique in terms of looks and everything. Maybe you could have encountered something similar in D&D or some PC games or wherever with the fantasy worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Skyrim and Elder Scrolls in general. They have some lizard people, but not ones that look quite like this. So yeah,
She
I'm
is
I'm
so
really
unique.
looking forward to what you. Oh, there's a guess of a Night Watcher as
Night
7th from
Watcher.
Dixon.
Very good guess. I never thought of Night Watcher, and I'm going to mention right now the comparison I've chose here. They are nothing alike that looks in terms of looks, but in terms of their background story, their lore, I did pick this character based on the lore. So let's bring it up. I went with Star-Lord. Completely different in terms of looks, but you can see on the GIF here, Star-Lord loves to sing, loves to dance. They both love to be the center of attention, inspired by the greatest voices of the history. We know Star-Lord loves Kevin Bacon, as well as some old school songs, and returned to Earth orbit from a universe-wide tour. We all know Star-Lord travels through the universe, and that's part of the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Okay, I did not expect that one for sure.
It was
Yeah,
definitely off track, that one.
yeah, that was lore connected, which also makes sense, because if you just go for the looks, it's not always fun. And I think, the depth of the lore, in both universes is very important. And, that's why you chose this topic today, Ryan. And I think it's great to really, compare, the fan stuff around the characters.
Absolutely. I thought it was absolutely perfect. And this particular GIF with Star-Lord is when he comes out and he's singing, and I thought it was absolutely perfect. S being such a unique character, it had to be based all about lore. I'm glad I gave everyone a surprise on this one. And this one here, I think everybody should be able to guess this one. Rose as, let's see if anyone in the chat can say something. What about you, Mind? What would you say for Rose?
Is someone with red hair?
Yep. Someone reasonably attractive.
Someone with leather clothing.
Yes, absolutely.
Actually, I think Dixon got it right. Is it Black Widow?
Absolutely. My future
It
wife, she
is.
just doesn't
It
know it yet,
is.
and neither does my
Look,
girlfriend.
even the stance is similar.
Exactly. There was nobody else for this one. It was absolutely perfect. Attractive, the stance, vicious, determined, no weakness to other people. Um, and anyone who opposes Black Widow or anyone who opposes uh, Rose is going to, for one reason or another, go through some serious misfortune. We all know Rose is a very lucky character, but Black Widow is just completely vicious.
Yeah, yeah. Rose seems a little bit more down to earth, less from a sci-fi-ish world, but that's what I like about her, actually.
Yeah, bringing some humanity to it.
Yeah, she's still, fierce and looks pretty formidable, but yeah, but she's more realistic, I would even say.
Absolutely. Well, there we go, guys. I'm glad you guys could pick that one. It was a bit easy. I think Sering is quite easy too for any Marvel fan. Do you have any guesses?
Uh, it's not gonna be from the Marvel universe, but now when I looked at him, I never had this association, but hence the bald head. I was instantly thinking the bald guy from Hitman. Do you know the movie and
Yes,
the
Jason
computer game?
Statham. Yeah, Jason Statham did the
Uh,
original movie.
he did the original Hitman.
Yeah,
But
I
I don't
think so.
think
Or maybe
it's that the
definitely from
same one.
Transporter.
It was some other guy. But yeah, it doesn't matter. But the games, yeah, they really have that guy who is just a ruthless, stealthy killer who go around. I remember I played a couple of those games back when I was in high school. Even they were
Mhm.
great. You get to kill people. You get to steal their clothes, like put on disguises and drag them and put them in dumpsters and hide everyone. It was, it's teenager fantasy, to kill people and get away
Absolutely,
with it.
exactly.
Doctor
All of the
Strange
neighborhood fun.
is a good guess actually from
I'm
Homa
going to
there.
say Homer is this close. Try and think a little bit older, a little bit more ancient, perhaps. I think I'll give it a couple of seconds and see if we can get someone to a Homer to have a second guess because he is so close, so close. I think I'll just bring it up then. Three,
Bring
two,
it up.
one. The ancient one. The person where Doctor Strange went to become Doctor Strange. Religious beliefs, monks and Buddhists spent considerable parts of their lives traveling. Training as a monk makes them fit to be guides, and we know that the ancient one was the guide for Doctor Strange. And they're both born in isolated villages. Plus, they've got no hair.
Oh yeah, that's a very good one. That's a very good
Yeah,
one.
I was
Actually,
very
Ben was taking a guess that it's Morpheus from the Matrix with the two
very
pills.
wise. Yeah, very wise. I thought that was a great fit there. Armin. Now, I didn't know too much about Armin's backstory, but as soon as I read into Armin's lore, there was only one person that would be perfect for Armin, someone who was tortured, someone who was went through a really hard life. Let's see what anyone has to say. Hawkeye, not quite, not quite, but that's actually a really good one. I didn't think of Hawkeye, but I'm going to say Aladdin, more vicious than Hawkeye. Certainly more vicious
Yeah,
than Hawkeye.
actually, Amin looks like Aladdin, but if you read through his backstory, you will change how you perceive him. Actually, I would even love to see some maybe a limited edition skin or something where we could get him closer to the torturing days type of look, so then you could actually,
Yeah,
see it, not only read about it.
yeah. I read about his lore, and I told my parents and my partner. I was like, this is a pretty deep character. So the only person I know that's been tortured and that's been put through the ringer in the MCU is Captain America's good mate, Bucky Barnes. Subjected to torture, abuse, drugs, slavery. We all know that Bucky Barnes was experimented on. They were both raised to be fighters. We know Bucky Barnes and Captain America are good friends. They're warriors. Motives are to heal from the horrors they went through. Scarless face, but reliquant fellas, and traditional northern clothes adorned with high-tech battle gear. You can see Bucky's got his big metal arm.
Okay, okay. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good
Yeah,
connection.
I thought he was the only one that was ready for that one. Petro, I think Petro should be reasonably obvious. I'll give everyone a bit of a hint. He's got a very special skin on here, all black, but just like one particular character after they perhaps split up.
It's the young Petro skin, right?
Exactly, before he lost his leg.
Okay.
Now, Petro is Jax, not quite Jax. Petro is a leader. Petro is a warrior. Petro likes grenades. Think of a leader who likes grenades, a war hero, perhaps. It should be really, really obvious now. I didn't think of Jax, and I'm punching myself for it, Dixon. I do apologize. But for me, there was only one leader in the MCU, only one that I could have chosen here, and that was after Civil War, Captain America. The same
Okay,
outfit,
okay.
the captain, the leader, capable of nearly impossible feats using his augmentations and a few tools, just like Captain America with his shield. Military and cybersecurity background, the leader, passionate. It was Petro who was in charge of the mallet, and of course, Captain America, hero of the Avengers.
Okay. I don't think Petro is from America, but yeah, why not?
Well, I don't think so. He's from somewhere. Now, Hinata.
Oh, you
This
also
is
picked a different skin. It's gonna be something totally different. I think you would expect some other guesses if you would have picked another skin, actually.
I did look at the skins, and I
It
found this
confuses me
one to
now.
be, yeah, this one was difficult. I stuck with one particular wizard. For some reason, I have a connection between these two wizards. Seem like friendly people that seem to love the people that they're around. They seem like nice people. Um, However, I feel like Hinata is going to be a lot smarter than her counterpart that I've chosen from the MCU. It is really difficult. Dixon hasn't got it here. So let's take a look at Hinata's antennas or perhaps her ears. something on top of her head to give a bit of a hint. Poison
Yeah, it will
Ivy.
be something, but for now she reminds me a lot of Poison Ivy is from DC, isn't she?
Yeah, that's Batman's enemy.
Yeah. She looks like a, cosplay girl from Japan or just like a regular Japan teen
Mm-hmm.
who's wearing the kitty ears and
Mm-hmm.
hopefully also a tail.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't think anyone's getting a close guess here, so I'll bring it up. I went with Mantis. They've both got the ears on their head. They both condemn the corporations that have unleashed boundless virtual realities and relief. Many have lost their lives. We all know Mantis has been through quite a story. Those that have watched Guardians of the Galaxy, Mantis is quite strong-willed. She's very, very fierce, and they're both very caring but firm. And I felt that was probably the most realistic one I could find.
Yeah, it may be the longest shot from other ones,
Mm-hmm. It was a bit
but
of a long shot.
but it makes sense in a way, of course. I'm actually still surprised that you managed to get all of them, which are really connected, and yeah, I'm not even mad that, this one does not really connect to me that much, but it
Mm-hmm.
also makes sense anyways. But some of them were really on spot, and I almost got scared that somebody from our team actually, read the lore from there and put it here. But I know Vitis is a comic book fan, but he's not a big fan of Marvel and DC. He's more of into like anime and
Mm-hmm.
manga stuff. So yeah,
I
but I
did ask.
believe many
I
stories are
did ask
different. So
Vetus.
what did he say?
I asked Vetus for advice and told him what we were doing, and he had nothing. He doesn't know anything or much about Marvel, so we couldn't really do anything about that one. So he had no idea, and all of this would be as much as a surprise for him as all of us watching.
Nice.
Now,
Nice. I know Vitis, yeah, he does the creations usually, bruh. I think
I
I already know, I think, which one is gonna be.
this one for me
I'll
was
let
very obvious.
people guess, but I will tell you.
Yeah,
I will tell you.
I'd like to see what everyone says. This one, I had a good laugh with this one. I thought it was quite a good one to put in. I
Did you take a look from the Marvel or from Wizardia?
what do you mean? Sorry,
Who did you pick me as? Is it someone from Marvel or is it someone from Wizardia?
I picked you from is that Wonder Woman? It is certainly
It's
from
Wonder
Marvel.
Woman's husband, Ben. You're
Yeah.
mistaken.
All right, I think I'm going to have to bring this one up. Before I do mine, who did you think I picked?
Oh, I actually instinctively thought about someone from Wizardia, and I know that was our trader guy that we
Yeah.
introduced a while back. He's not still in the game yet, but yeah, the trader guy. I remember when I saw him,
Hmm.
I thought
Yep.
somebody did it on purpose, but actually it was, intuitive also. Maybe it was a connection, but no one did it on purpose, so we got a good laugh about it as well. But from a Marvel universe. I have no idea. I would love
All
to be
right.
Star-Lord in my fantasies when I watch because I really enjoy the character of the guy, and I aspire to be also such a free thinker and a guy who
Hmm.
does things out of passion. But Nereus guess I love the most. I am Groot is also one of
well,
the best
mine's.
guys.
I know you mentioned a moment ago uh, how you have had a cameo in Wizardia as a market guy. This is another reason I chose this particular person from the MCU because this other person loves to be a cameo. Please don't be offended, but I'm going to bring it up. Are you ready?
No, Stan Lee. Oh my God.
Top-notch
Okay.
creators, impeccably handsome, loves a cameo, stunning facial hair, and an unrivaled sense of humor.
Okay. I think it's a bit too much, but you know, I would love to look like that guy when I get older. And yeah, I really respect the guy. So yeah, it's a compliment. I cannot be offended. I think you should try harder to offend me, Ryan. Next time,
I'm
pick
just glad you
someone,
didn't
you
get
know.
offended. I picked someone so old.
No. No. I feel old as well, you know, when you go through a lot of stuff in your life, like, you know, you're interested in a lot of stuff, you kind of, you know, put stuff in your head, then you start to feel old because it's really hard to be surprised by stuff. So I'm really glad, you know, that somebody can, you know, relate me to that, which is, you know, awesome.
I'm
I
glad
still
you
have,
like it.
you know, years to grow up to the type of guy that that you picked today. So you know,
Well, there
it's
you go.
flattery, Ryan. Don't do that again.
Well, there you go, guys. I hope you're all impressed. And if you like this whole idea, let us know. I'd be more than happy to put similar things together with other universes. But yeah, they were my selections, and I hope you all liked them, guys. And there we go.
Great. So let's play some Wizardia. I don't think we have a lot of time, but maybe we can do a couple of matches.
Let's do it. I've got us up here. I can see you've selected your team.
I have selected my team. Yes. Now, yeah, I can see it work. So I've selected Rose 7 and Chikara just to see how it goes. I haven't tried this team out. I picked a couple of health potions just to see what happens, and let's go and start the game.
Let's do it. For those that haven't seen Rose or Seven in battle yet, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be fun to watch.
Okay, so what do we have? It's a jackpot. Unleashes a stone block on the enemy. It's for everyone who hasn't played them yet. And lucky coin.
Dixon hasn't seen them mentioned, so this is going to be new.
Multiple enemies. Let's try the multiple enemy spell. There you go. Some money in your face. Okay.
I wonder who we're playing against as well. We've got Quan. We've got a bot in there. Let's see how you
It's
fare.
a PvE tournament, Ryan. So I'm gonna
Oh,
be
that's
playing
right. Yeah.
just bots. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Seven also has an all enemies. I actually forgot that one.
And
So
a
let's
team of
go
chicks
for
here to
that
do
one.
damage.
Yeah, I will use the health potion as well. And we just go for all enemy spell.
And I understand we've got some really rough connections here. I'm not sure what we're seeing. I'm trying to get that one fixed.
Yeah, okay. So I will keep on playing, but see what you can do. Maybe it's because of the connection.
I think this
Hopefully,
one's on
yeah.
my end.
Yeah. So we should run maybe next time from my PC if you don't fix the internet connection. Okay,
Yeah,
so let's see,
there's not much
365.
I can do. It's all set to the max. I'm going to try and drop it down to from instead of full high definition, I'll drop down to high definition. See if that helps pick it up. So just hold tight, guys. All right.
Yeah, so I went to kill Crystal, which had the revive potion. Yeah, revive would have been good, bruh.
Yep.
Okay, I will use the health pot. And let's go and try to kill. Yeah, I have no choice but to go and kill Crystal, so she does not get a chance, and we'll see. Huh. Will she survive another one or not?
There we go. I can
No mana there.
see.
Yeah. So I can see that, yeah, I was not prepared for this battle. So I will probably need to kill someone and try to make the best of what I have. I killed Amin, but he stayed with 1 HP. I have to skip turn, which is not good.
Tough.
It's tough, man. Yeah, so
Yep, we got the frames fixed up as well. It's much clearer.
it's
So
good.
thanks for holding tight there, guys. We can now enjoy some good gameplay.
I think I have a chance here, actually.
Yeah, surprising that you've actually come in really well.
I don't
Everyone
know.
loves the underdog, and you you came out from nowhere here.
Yeah, I saw, yeah, but I need to think whether she will survive, but probably I need to take the attack. Because I might not have a chance if she attacks, so I still need to skip turn. But next turn, yeah, I will have her. I need to skip turn, but then I will have the turn, and now I will kill Chikara.
There we
Yeah,
go.
so even the enemy had 2 revival pots, and I had only 2 heal pots, which in this case maybe were inferior, but they still saved me some time there, and some enemies' mana was wasted because I had the chance to use them. So
It is a very
that was
tactical
kind of
move.
cool.
Good job.
Yeah,
Good job coming out from that. That was exciting to see.
yeah, that was cool. Maybe let's try some of the popular combos there. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that'd be good. We can test out what other people are doing to score massive points.
So let's try the best one. I don't know whether they score points with it, but it seems they might because it has the highest win rate. So Olekta and Chikara. Olekta and Chikara. So Olek.
Oh, you got Olek over on the right hand side, second row. Oh, yep.
Yeah, I have them. Yeah.
You want any consumables? Oh,
Ah,
going in
I forgot.
dry.
I forgot, man. My bad. But
That's a disadvantage.
this is gonna be disadvantage, but this is gonna be also a good test. So we
Exactly.
have Rose on the team. We have Crizzle. I think that it would make sense to destroy Crizzle now. I will try to go for that. She is in an unfortunate position in the second spot, so I might have a chance being the first to go to take her out.
Crizzle
In
is she has
2
to be
shots.
first, otherwise she's tough. She's
Yeah, and she did not have a turn to go, so that was a good thing.
yep.
And now it would make sense, I guess, to take out Rose. So she is mine. Then we have very good things going on with this. So I think let's go full on max power.
Get her down, and then we know Olek has the AOE attack, which I find is super helpful when someone comes back with the revival. You can take them out as well as actually attack the other one, and it's less of a waste of a turn.
Let's do some double attack. Okay, so it's in the first one probably when somebody tries to go for Chikara. Yeah, of course it's a bot, but still, I'm interested. Why is that strategy there? But we'll probably soon find out.
Oh, Shikara, yeah, Shikara and Krizzle are quite useful when used correctly.
I don't have any more mana. I don't know. Maybe the consumables are the important thing in this setup, but I believe I did not choose the right strategy here, or maybe we got that team that counters us. I'm not sure. But I ran out of mana pretty fast. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was a bit tough.
Yeah. Okay, so
I
here
do
is a
like to
good
drop
thing.
a mana potion on Olek. I think that's a good combination.
Oleg and Ta, I think they both need mana potions.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure of it because, you know, this is just a 2-turn type of thing, because you only get 2 turns where you can do something and then you have to skip. So I guess it's very important. Now the question is whether I heal or not. I think healing is an option because she needs to skip, and I'm missing some HP on Oleg, so I will use this chance, go to almost full HP with the Ta, and around the 3rd HP on my Oleg. Let's see what Shikara does. Yeah, that's good. That's good. I will probably skip one more turn. Then I will skip one more turn here. I'm taking a bit of a risk here.
Absolutely. That's very risky.
But my calculations said I'm not gonna be
Ooh.
healed now. That's why I did it, because I saw it's mind against soul, and soul has a more defense against mind. And now I can do the full attack, which almost does it. And now I will definitely do the heal and still try to pump up more health points, so I get more points in general.
Yeah, you've got it in the bag now. You can afford to rack them up.
Oh, sorry, it's my turn still. I need to skip. I was looking here because it was. I have 2 turns in a row because of the positioning. Shall we skip one more and try to pump up more HP? No, I don't think it's worth it, because I'm still gonna be attacked a little bit, and I'm full on there. I think it's gonna be more
a long way
more or less the same. Yeah. So I'll just do it. Yeah, she still had the revival, so I'm gonna be able to do everything what I need. Actually, I think.
Exactly.
What do you think about taking the heal? It will heal more than she will attack me for, so it makes sense.
Yeah, now you can do a double skip, get the mana, and go for it.
Yeah, and she will skip, and I will just do a simple attack, and yeah. I could have probably went on healing and getting even more points from this, but let's not torture people with this.
Just go back and forth and back and forth.
Yeah, and I think I will do another one. I really would love to. Yeah, I will not. I will not this time. I already have it in mind. So I don't remember how much HP they had, but I think it should be like this. Soul. Then we pick 7 as the body. So we have soul, body, and we should have mind. So yeah, maybe Crystal should go there. Or maybe let's risk it and let's go with 2 body wizards.
Gotta risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, why not? Why not? I think we need a mana pot here. Maybe a...
So I think we saw 7 went down pretty quick, so some health would be good on her for sure.
Yeah, I put some health, and also I was thinking revival, but I will save them. I only have 5 of them left. I will save them for when I have a strategy prepared, but I like health potions as well, because if you play the positioning right, it just seems kind of good to have that small HP, which is usually a game changer if somebody is trying to nuke you fast. But not in the first position, but for 7 in the second, it should be okay. Yeah, that's what we do now. We have a health potion, we eat it, and then we go for the all damage, but I can see they have also 2 body wizards, which is very interesting.
Oh, that's a cool move too, some fireworks.
The only problem is that their 3rd wizard is mind, which is better than body, so I will get lots of problems from Crystal if I don't destroy her super fast. She's mind, and this is body, and I have a problem now.
She
But
can do
let's
some
see.
damage.
There was some risk involved. Yeah, they all got their potions up. They got their heals up, which is terrible for me, actually. Let's heal up. And it seems that Amin is on the brink of extinction. But I'm using the Soul Wizard now.
Armin and Tar have the healing
I have to
ability
go. I
too,
have to
so
go for Mind Wizard for sure. Use that up. And now I will definitely use all enemy attacks. Take care of Crizzle. Almost take out Amin. But now we have a bit of a problem. Because it's a skip turn phase. I don't remember whether Amin has some power that does. Yeah, he has. Yeah. The problem is I have nothing left as well, and I need to waste it for
one health.
Amin. Yeah, and I am solo wizard against two body wizards. I will be surprised if I manage to win this one. It was a risk while taking two body wizards, and yeah, that's what we got actually. We got quite a big of a problem with this. Does it matter whether I do? I do 2 skip turns just for fun, and I will do 2 attacks in a row then, because he's gonna need to skip. Let's go. Let's see.
Bang.
Maybe cheat him into not healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have no chance there. We have the same HP, but he still has a revival pot, and yeah, I'm gone.
Nereus thinks she should have skipped and then used the AoE spell, then kill Armin and hit up Tar.
Yeah, could have been a way to go, but now I love to see that 7 has actually these 3-point mana spell, which does the damage to all the enemies. And this is really awesome because you don't really need mana potions for her, and she's kind of that Chikara type of attack that has this two mana cost attack, and she has a 3 mana cost attack, but it damages all of them. So it's not high damage output, but I think it's a good one for finishing off opponents, especially if you know what you're up against, and then it might come in handy to have that cheap spell at your request.
Absolutely. Quite handy to have in second or third position once everyone's getting a bit weak, just to finish them off.
Yeah.
Well, there we have it, guys. Thank you, everyone, for coming and joining us on our stream today. We really hope that you're happy with our news, our updates, the development of Wizardia from when we started right through to now. It has been a couple of big weeks. Quite a fun presentation as well. If you liked what you saw there, let us know in the comments. Shoot us a message, and we can do some more similar things. And yeah, you got to see the man himself, Mind, take on the tournament and have a solid crack. So make sure to like and subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, jump over to Twitter, Discord, Instagram, everywhere, and give us a follow. And yeah, we'll be able to introduce you to some cool streams and some new updates with our project.
Yeah, we'll do that. And thank you guys for coming. Next week we're gonna have a stream about some technical stuff and some staking stuff, and the general question list about Arena Genesis NFTs. So we'll talk about that, and maybe we'll squeeze in a couple of games, and I'll definitely try to finish the tournament and find some fun combos to play around with, and maybe find a good team, including one of the new wizards. I think I'll put 7 definitely somewhere, and I'll see what we can do, and maybe find another distracting team as we had with Crizzle and Sering there.
Yeah, well, there we go. It'll be good to see what you can come up with, the master strategist.
Ah, yeah, master strategists are on the top of the leaderboard. I'm just an amateur at this point, but I also love to, to work on the puzzles, and we'll see. Maybe we'll find some way to talk about it and tell you guys what we found out, and we will look forward to you also sharing your strategies as well.
Absolutely. Well, there we have it, guys. Thanks for coming, and we'll see you guys next time.
Thank you. Bye, guys.